Wednesday, April 7th, 1920. We have taken the house. That is the plainest way to write it, though not the most accurate. The house stood empty too long, with dark windows, soft steps, and a roof that admits rain as if rain had a right to enter. The last owner bought it before he was sent to France. He did not return. I went to the bursar this morning with the papers folded in my coat pocket. He said no, as expected. I gave him the financial argument. He disliked it less. I then showed him the clause concerning abandoned estate properties under institute care. He disliked that most of all, which meant it had found the proper mark. By luncheon, we had permission, not ownership. Permission to occupy, repair, and maintain the place under supervision. A narrow victory, but narrow victories are often the only kind that survive paperwork. We walked there after supper. Holt carried the axe, Fen carried the lamp, I carried the key. There was something ceremonial in it, though none of us said so. One shutter hung crooked. The porch sagged to the left. Inside, the house smelled of dust, wet plaster, and old smoke. The kitchen pump complained but worked. In the upstairs hall, Holt nearly put his boot through a weak board before Fen caught his sleeve. Holt swore. Fen told him the board had offered fair warning. Holt said boards do not warn men in any language worth respecting. I laughed at that. I had not realized until I heard it how little I have laughed this year. We set the lamp in the front room. Holt leaned the axe beside the hearth. The blade caught the light, and for a moment all three of us looked at it. No one spoke. It belonged to Holt's father, and had stood in the corner of our room since autumn, handle up, because there was nowhere else to put it. Fen was the one who said it first. Alpha Chi Epsilon. Holt asked whether the roof had finally come down on his head. Fen said the letters made the word well enough if one was not too particular about Greek. An axe in the room, an axe in the name. Something sharp enough to cut, but useful only in the hand of a man who knows where to strike. I said that sounded dangerously like symbolism. Fen said all names are symbolism until men behave badly enough to give them history. Holt considered this. Then he said, "If this becomes foolish, I am blaming both of you." That was his assent. We made no constitution. We elected no officers. We took no oath unless standing together in a damp room beneath a leaking roof counts as one. We agreed only to live here, keep the house standing, put our money where it was needed, and see that no man among us was left alone in trouble if the other two had strength enough to reach him. There are men who speak easily of brotherhood. I do not trust them. The word is too large for most mouths. But there are smaller proofs. A missing lamp noticed, a rope taken from its hook, notes copied without being asked, work found for a man who cannot stand, money placed on a table and not counted aloud. If such things require a name, then Alpha Chi Epsilon will do. Holt left the axe by the hearth. Fen left the lamp on the mantel. I locked the door and put the key in my pocket. The house is not ours. Not yet. But tonight it seemed possible that it might become something more than empty rooms and weather. Something held together. Something we chose